What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the driveway, and welcome back in our friend the old street tractor. Alright, so the purpose for today's video essentially is we've been running the Hot Shot Secrets racing gear oil for 29 passes. So it's 29 passes. I want to see if in that time frame we've had any signs of excessive wear. Did the fluid break down? Do I have a rear issue? No, I don't. But obviously I'm going to go ahead and service the rear differential, and I want to see just in 29 passes, not a whole lot of miles, but I want to see if we've actually had any issues. Did the fluid break down? Is it heavily discolored? You know, and we're just going to see what the protection level is. When we pull the magnet down, how much buildup is on the magnet from the clutches. So we're going to go ahead and put on a time lapse, go ahead and drain this out, and then we'll inspect the fluid. All right, before we get started, I want to go ahead and tell you guys, clean pan. We're starting out with a very fresh, clean pan here, just so you know we're not doing any sort of magic, anything behind the scenes. So let's go ahead and get this drained out. All right, guys, so we go ahead and pull the magnet off. Let's take a look and see what the carnage is. All right, if you guys can see there, got a good amount of clutch wear, but come on, focus. There you go. Yeah, we got some teeth that are just I don't know, we got summer teeth going on there. That's not promising. Now at this point, I'd have to assume that the mesh in between the ring gear and the sun gear, or the pinion, I'm sorry, probably isn't seeing eye to eye anymore. So we're going to go ahead and, I guess at this point, inspect the fluid, see if we have any excessive metals still coming out of the fluid. We'll probably flush it and probably put all new fluid in it from the guys over at Hot Shot Secrets. And I don't know, we'll probably just send it for this year, and if we have any problems going down the road here, then we're going to have to obviously tear it down and actually see what's going on with the differential. All right, so taking a look at the fluid, I know the pigmentation is kind of horrible here to try to get you an idea, but I mean, it's a little dark, kind of a brownish color, but as far as fluid protection goes, it still feels good. It's not watered down or anything. No excessive metal in there. I took a magnet, went through there, and only picked up a little bit. So, like I said, for the time being, I think we're just going to send it for now. And if the rear goes out, the rear goes out, and we just rebuild it. So let's go ahead and get this baby filled up. Before we fill up, of course, guys, we're only using nothing but the best here. Hot Shot Secrets 7590 racing gear oil, because, you know, it's a race truck. And we got that Trans-X Posi Track limited slip gear oil additive. That additive, you can use the whole bottle, like I said previously in my install for the rear differential cover. Just use the whole bottle for 4 quarts. That's pretty much the spec. So let's go ahead and do this thing, get this thing filled up, and we'll go ahead and test drive it. Alright guys, so we got it all topped back off. Double checked the inside of it with a magnet. Didn't see anything that stood out to be of concern. Just use the old siphon right there and go ahead and added the full gallon of the Hot Shot Secrets racing gear oil. So what we're going to do is go ahead and start it, put it in gear, back and forth, see if we hear any sort of issues. I'm going to have you guys pretty much right at the differential to see if we hear anything, and then we'll go out for a test drive and just make sure it's okay. Alright, so we've went ahead and made a little pass there. I really didn't film a whole lot. Just wanted to kind of give you that old rolling coal footage to see that, hey, this thing still got power. It'll still move down the track. But didn't really see anything or hear anything in the rear end. It seems like it's grabbing maybe a little bit rough. But also it may be due to my own fault because, again, I set the idle so high on this truck. It's roughly about 900 RPM. So that might just be kind of an issue where tight converter going through the drive line and kind of hitting the differential pretty hard, which may have essentially, I may have been the cause of why the ring gear, sun gear, pinion mesh might be kind of off there. But for the time being, we're just going to go ahead and send it, and we'll see what happens next. I mean, it's either going to break the rear end or it's not. So do what you guys always do. Like, share, subscribe, P-Pump the world, and go hit the guys up over at Hot Shot Secrets. Get you some of that racing gear oil because it is mint. See you guys in the next video.